Welcome back here, guys. Look what we've got. Some floors to get ready. There's oven boy over there.
Ready for a toasting.
So this is what we're doing, guys. We're getting this all ready for welding. We're just doing some little pilot holes in here. They're going to open them up to 8mm, and so we can do all our plug welds. And we've got to put some primer on the bottom of these, and the top coat colour. So they've already been put on top. So trial fitted. You know, there's always a bit of fandangling with these things to get them to fit properly. It's got that all wrapped up in plastic now. So we'll get on to fixing these floors and we'll get them painted. So stay tuned. Righto, guys, so we've just put a coat of 2-pack epoxy primer on the bottom of these floor panels, and I'm not sure if you noticed in the video, but it was spluttering out a little bit out the gun, so a couple of gaskets weren't tight enough inside the gun, so fixed them up, given this a bit of a sand now just to get it smooth, and then we can hit it with the blue top coat. So we'll get onto that in a second. I mean, again, you're not really going to see any of this because it's going to be underneath inside the treasure chest, so there'll be partial sections that you'll see, but you know, you've got to paint it. So and then what we've done is we've just put a bit of tape over where the areas are going to be welded, just not so that we don't have to keep grinding paint off to make a good connection between the two metal layers. So anyway, yeah, let's grab the blue and we'll get a coat of that on the bottom of it. Okay, so they're all painted up. You can see I've just taken the tape off, and we've got the little copper, couple of little sections there, and yeah, look, you know, a little bit of copper weld through primer on the edges. It's going to burn obviously, but it's going to be underneath the girders, so you're not really going to see it. I mean, we're just going to do plug welds basically wherever every one of those holes are, and then of course grind it back from the top. These are all the bottoms obviously, and then the timber slats actually hide the spot weld anyway, or the plug weld. So they're all done, come up pretty good, and the next thing, we're just waiting for them to tack off a bit. We're actually almost ready to go. It's actually a pretty warm day here today, and they're almost ready to go and put onto the ute, and we can start positioning where they need to go. We've made a few little spots here, these little holes here, just where it all needs to bolt down with some Tech screws. And I think that probably before we go put the floor on, we might put the fuel tank in for the final time. Just it's just going to be easier without the floor in to do that. So we might get the fuel tank in, and then we can look at actually finally attaching the top floor. Then we've got the back bulkhead, parcel shelfy, whatever you want to call it, area. Put that in, and yeah, after that it's going to be fit the doors, fit the treasure chest, engine lid, and start working. I think the next thing we'll do is probably start working on the brakes while it's still on the rotisserie. We can just put it on its side and get the brakes done, and then we'll have to get it off the rotisserie after that. Put the beam on, put the gearbox in, and yeah, we'll show the actual engine building procedure. Paul's going to do all that. That's his forte, so yeah, we'll have a bit of a video on him putting all the engine together, which will be pretty cool, and we'll keep going. Okay guys, so we are about to put the fuel tank in. That's our new fuel tank from Wolfberg West. I think that's where they come from. It's got the rubber seal on here, and we're just going to get these felts put into position on the floor, and then we've got that gasket that's going to run down through to seal the fuel tank from getting crap inside the cab, I suppose. Anyway, so we'll get these guys all glued in down in there where the straps go, and continue from there. So let's get that in. So we've got the fuel tank in its position. You can have a look here. This is the factory ghetto setup. And well, I don't know, not, you know, 60-year-old ghetto-ness. Yeah, so we're just pulling these down to get them tensioned. You can see where we've gone and glued the felts, got them down underneath. We put some carpet actually underneath it as well, just to have a little extra security, because we're very unsecure people. And we're insecure that as well. All right, well that's done. We'll bolt that down, and then we're going to start getting this floor welded on. All right, so we're just putting these floors into position, and it's a bit of a finessing game, making sure everything lines up. Drilling in all the holes. But I think we're good. A couple of Tech screws to put them all where they need to go, and then we can start welding. Okay guys, so we have got all the welds done, and there's a lot. And I'll tell you what, there's going to be a lot of grinding tomorrow before we then go and actually zip this edge over. We've got a little zipper tool and just fold that all the way around. And once we've done that, then we can hit it with the 2K primer and then get the blue on it. So we're getting closer. But yeah, tomorrow's work will be just cleaning up all these welds here, just making sure they're smooth. I've done 2 here just to show you. And obviously the timber's going to run on top of this, so you won't see any of that anyway. On every one of these welds is where the timber goes. So strategically, that's what we've done, how we've welded them. Anyway, that's about all we're going to do today. So we will catch you tomorrow. Cheers, guys. Woo!